Welcome back to another video on my channel. I am the Survival Architect, you can call me Liv, and in today's video we're going to be playing some Drawbridge 2. Now, the whole point of Drawbridge 2 is to build a bridge and then get over it, basically. As you can see from examples that are coming across the screen right now, there are various ways you can build bridges. Here is a pretty cool one with an arch and a truss structure on top of it. It worked pretty well, it got that dump truck across. Here's one that is arch-based and is supported in the middle that can hold two cars at once. This is a really fun game, so I'm just going to jump straight into it. Pretty calm, but really good way for me to spend my, Tuesday afternoon. So, let's jump straight into it now. I've just opened up World 2, Level 1. Now, I've already completed World 1 on my own, but I wanted to do some slightly more difficult levels for this video. So, we are here in World 2, Level 1. And the whole point of it, it's called Together, I think. And the whole point of it is to get this A car here over to this green flag, and the B car to this black flag. Now, the tricky bit is that they are starting at different levels, and do they go at different times? Yeah, so they go at different times. Which means that we have to develop some sort of structure to make sure that this one gets up here first, and then when this one goes, the bridge doesn't break when it falls onto it. So what I'm thinking about doing here is using some sort of spring structure. So let me get it put together, and I'll be back to you once it has been put together. So I've done the first step of this. As you would have seen, I just tested to make sure that this A car can get across here to the A final, the finishing point for A. Now there's one of two ways I can do this. I can do this with springs, or alternatively, I could do it with some sort of platform that sits, if I grab my road, that sits up here and drops the car onto this unbreakable bit of rock down below. I'll delete that. So maybe that's what I can do. I'll truss that up really quickly and see if that works. Look at this thing go! Okay, well that worked. As you would have seen from that guy scooching his butt across the ground, it seemed to work really, really well. But I think I can do better. Now, we don't have any hydraulics, which is a bit annoying, but I think I can make this a lot cheaper. Now, for those who don't know, there is a budget in Drawbridge 2 for every single vehicle, for every single level, every single vehicle, there's always a budget. I'm at about much of the budget, and I'm pretty sure that I was only in the top 50%. So I want to see how well, or how much lower I can get this budget. The first thing I'm going to do is just lower all of these a little bit. And that essentially reduces the length of all the pieces, and hopefully, reduces the price. So let's lower some of these. I'm going to lower that, and let's see if this works. Perfect. So we're in the top 21% of players with 16,984, but I think I can be up in the top 5%. Now, for those who don't know, there is a glitch in this game where you can use springs and dangly roads to make indestructible things. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to do the best I can without having dangly roads. Let's take a look at what else I can do. I'm going to speed this footage up again and get everything a bit more optimized. So I'll be back once that has been completed. Okay, so as you would have seen from that little sped up a little bit, the only things I've changed are over here in this area. So why have you started breaking? That makes no sense. One of the strangeness things of Polybridge 2. Let's see if this will work. I don't understand this game sometimes. It's really strange. But in good news, we've got our total price down to 16,612. Still only in the top 18%, so I'm going to continue trying to make this a bit more efficient. It appears that this is the cheapest that I'm going to be able to get it with this design. Now, there are some other things I might like to try, but honestly, this is pretty solid. So, it's not the best thing that anyone's ever put together. It's just in the top 15%. But I'll hit play for you to show you guys it running through one more time. So as you can see, everything's made of wood and everything makes it through the bridge okay, with nothing breaking. That's the important bit. Nothing breaks, and that is in the top 15% of players. Now, these up the top here are probably dangly roads. Let's take a look at the other player solutions. Yeah, so these are all the dangly roads I was talking about. This is cheating. Look, it's just no. Just no. Just no. I don't like it. So these are all dangly roads, but, you know, the solutions that are similar, or that aren't dangly roads, ooh, that's a nice one. This is cool. I mean, that's a dangly road, but this bridge here this bit here is pretty cool. That uses, what? Oh, that's used some funky game mechanics to throw things around. So yeah, in general, the solution I've come up with works pretty well, given that most people have made dangly roads or not used proper engineering. So that's my entry for this level, Unity. Let's move on to the next one. The next bridge we're going to be making is called Long Drawbridge. We're going to hit play level and take a look at it. So it's a drawbridge getting this fire truck and this, what is it, a combi over here to these flags. Now, it seems like we've got a pirate ship coming through. I need the grid back on. Seems we've got a pirate ship coming through, so the first thing I'm going to do is slap down a road. In fact, what I'm going to do is get the entire bridge put together, and then I'll explain it to you. Okay, we have a working solution with 99% stress. Oh my goodness. We're only just in the top 50%. So, with this being the last level we'll do today, what I'm going to do is see if I can shave off as much price from this as possible. But, man, this is going to be rough. So, first thing I'm going to do, take out some of this stuff. I'll be back once I've figured this out. Well, I honestly can't get any lower than 27,249. This is probably my only idea. There's other ways I could orient the hydraulics, but that would be more expensive because the hydraulic would actually be longer. So this is as far as I get. Now, if I just hit start simulation, this should work. Yeah, there it is. Fire truck goes across, bridge lifts up, ship goes through, bridge lowers, and then this van successfully makes it across the gap. And that is in the top 19% of players. Now, I'm going to take a look at some other player solutions sorted by budget. Now, these are interesting because they go over the gap. They don't even bother with hydraulics. That's quite interesting. I wonder if there's any that require hydraulics. Let's look at the ones that actually use hydraulics, shall we? This one here is quite interesting. Yeah, this is the one where it pushes it up from underneath. Take a look. This is the other idea I was referencing. Oh, and it's cut it as fine as it possibly can. That's very, very impressive. So, to this guy, Lister, really good job. That's the first bridge in here. Oh, there's one here with hydraulics, but they're no, this one's more expensive. This is the first one with hydraulics that I can find in this entire list. So really good. Here's one that's a couple of $1,000 cheaper. Spaceman Spiff, same idea, trying to keep it as under the bridge as possible and push everything up. So that's really impressive, man. Spaceman Spiff, you're the first one I've found in this this list of people that uses hydraulics. So really good job. Everyone else has just gone over the top. Oh, there's one here. There's a few on this page, but I think 17,000 or thereabouts is Oh, that one goes down. That's sick. Yeah, those are some of the other players' solutions. Are there any more that require hydraulics? No. Oh, there's one here. Yeah, there's some pretty cool ones in here, and this tops out at 99.6% stress. So that's quite impressive. Really good job to everyone who's put in these submissions. I'm not that smart. I'm not an engineering student. I'm a physics student. So. With that, I'm going to end out this video. Thanks very much to everyone for watching. The next level is Lowrider, but we're not going to be doing that today. So thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.